In today's video, we're going to talk about debt. Debt in real estate. Debt is the silent killer in your real estate life. We're going to talk about the top 10 things that you need to be on the lookout for when dealing with real estate debt. Number one is debt doesn't care about your feelings. Your lender doesn't care if you rehab, went over budget, your tenant ghosted you, or you just didn't have a job, or you just forgot to pay. That bill is due no matter what. Rain, shine, or zombie apocalypse, that is going to get paid. Overleverage will burn you. Number two, when the market is hot, you feel invincible. You start stacking properties with 90% loan to value. You start going and you're buying Pokemon cards or whatever it is that you're doing. But if you have one vacancy, a rate hike, or a roof collapse, and suddenly you're sweating bullets, it doesn't matter because that payment is still due on that debt. And number three, balloon payments. I have been here, done that so many times. And the worst thing is about balloon payments is that you start chugging along, you forget that you have that balloon payment, and then all of a sudden you get a letter in the mail that says, hey, guess what? You've got 12 months before your balloon payment's due. And it happens regardless of your timing. And the worst part is that trying to get the timing to line up perfectly with maybe you're going to sell that property before the balloon payment. You want to put that property on the market. And let's just say the market sucks at the time you want to put that house on the market. And guess what? The balloon payment's due. So now you're trying to scramble on whether you're going to do a refinance, or you're going to sell, or you're going to do a contract for deed, or whatever these options are. But you're now scrambling. And it is not a fun feeling when the time bomb starts to go off. All right, number four, interest rates just don't hurt. They can kill your deals. The cash flow you penciled in on a 5% interest rate, and it turns into negative cash flow. And now you're scrambling to try to figure out what you're going to do, because now it's jumped up to 8%, which is in the market we're in right now. And if you're not looking in good terms or stressed out about your numbers, you're just gambling. And so you've got to make sure that whatever you're going to do for your interest rate, that you get it locked in. 30 years, always the best, or a DSCR at like 20. But just making sure that if you aren't looking at interest rates, those adjustable rates will definitely kill you for sure. So you don't want to get stuck into the adjustable rate nonsense. Number five, debt can amplify your mistakes. Debt is a magnifier. If your deal sucks, leverage makes it suck even faster. If you go wrong, manage wrong, or estimate wrong, debt turns small mistakes into lawsuits and foreclosures. So please, please, please make sure that you understand these factors. Number six, underwriting lies will catch up. Sure, you fudge the numbers a little to make it work on a paper, and who hasn't? But the bank, the appraiser, the market, they will call your bluff eventually. And then they do, and then you'll be holding a liability in skinny jeans. So I've had this happen before to me, where the bank called a loan due on a line of credit, and we scrambled to get that paid off, and it was not fun by any stretch. Luckily, we had the means to do it, but if you know your numbers and you are looking at this big picture, then you won't be stuck with your skinny jeans. Number seven, refinance roulette is real. Buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat is super sexy until the refi window closes and you're stuck with a hard money loan bleeding 12% interest. So yes, that is my world right now, and it does suck. So make sure you know your numbers always. Number eight, debt can haunt your personal credit. Unless you're properly using LLCs, guarantees, or non-recourse loans, a bad deal can haunt you personal credit like a ghost ex who won't stop texting. Number nine, foreclosure is a real threat. It's not just a concept from books or people's horror stories. If you don't respect the debt beast, it will bite. and lenders have sharp legal teeth. And number 10, you're the last one paid. Lenders get paid first, whether you put food on the table or put gas in your car or make your car payment, the lender gets paid first. You hear this thing called house poor? Well, guess what? That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So, anyways, if you have anything left, don't count your cash flow chickens before they get debt gets paid. All right, so at the end of the day, just remember that debt is good if it's good debt, but bad debt is always bad because it's bad debt. And what does that mean? Well, you're just gonna have to find out in the next video. I'm JP Fluellen, Titan Real Estate Team at Real, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.